it's time to dish with Dee. That's me. It's raining and dreary here in the Northeast today. I don't like that. I like the sun. I need sun to feel nice. It's like, definitely is a mood enhancer for me anyway, is sunshine. Ugh, this is dreary and depressing. So this vlog goes out to Sue Seeks Health. She asked me, can you talk about discipline? How you get it? That's a good one. Because discipline is what we need to curb when we want to eat. Which for me is all the time. My coach calls it the muscle of discipline. You have to exercise your muscle. She says it's a muscle. That's a good way of putting it, I guess. I will say, once you start practicing like no, it's easier to say no. Definitely. I mean, I definitely think once you start pulling back and saying, no, I don't want that right now, I'm going to wait. And you'll see the next time you go to say it, it'll be a little bit easier. Who's gonna pull right out in front of me? That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So many times, like, if you're out somewhere and there's food that you really are, jonesing for, which to me is pretty much any food known to man. If I go right for it, say, oh, I'll just have a little piece, then I'll, then I'll want to. So sometimes I'm better not having any of something that I know that I don't have the points for. Like, if you're out and you've planned for, a certain amount of points and you didn't realize there was going to be this, dessert bar. You didn't know there was going to have one. And I didn't save the points for a dessert bar. So I know if I don't taste too much of it, and then I'll be fine. But if I start saying, well, I'll just have a little bit of the dessert bar, then my muscle of discipline is this weekend's. So I try, it's almost like keeping a united front. I know at school people bring in last couple weeks, desserts for the teachers. There's always candy and cookies and donuts and more cookies and more candy. So, and it's wonderful that people are sweet and nice. I'll settle for a fruit tray though. No fruit tray. I knew if I'd had, at least in the beginning of my journey, I mean, a little bit different now, because once you learn the muscle of discipline, you could I do discipline myself to do certain things, but that's, I'm 3 years into this, so it's a little bit different for me. But I know, not with donuts and cookies though. Donuts, all bets are off. My light's on. Yeah, if I know I had it, especially if it's like one of the ones from the Amish market, yeah. Those things are life-changing. They are a food group amongst their own. They're just the best thing you've ever eaten. But that's enough about that. It's something like that. Like a Dunkin' Donut doesn't move me because they're just mediocre. They're okay. They're fresh. They're better. But it's a mediocre donut. An Amish market donut is an experience. And you need a moment alone. The donut is just fantastic. I don't know what these Amish people do, but their donuts are fantastic. So exercising in the beginning, it's, better to have, to be honest with you, better to not have any of the things that trigger you for a while. Because it takes a while to build up I call it like a tolerance for things. Like now, my friend laughs because I could go and have just a serving of smokehouse almonds. I could have a serving of my Asian snack mix. Where back a year or so ago, maybe two, I couldn't stop at that. I'd want more because my tongue would be like, ooh, tingling, and like, ooh, she's got this favorite stuff. So I definitely think it's something that takes time. It's not something that comes overnight. Yeah, so you're not alone if you don't have discipline, because it takes a while. And it's practice. It's like anything else. It's practice. And the more you discipline yourself, the easier it is. Now, when those things come into school, they're like, you don't want one? I'm like, no, I don't. And they look at you like you're the weirdo because you don't want the cookies or the donuts or the candy. You just don't. And you've learned how to, curb some of that. Now, granted, there are some like my really favorite things. So I have a little bit of a harder time. I'm human. Oh yeah. If something really comes in that looks really, really fantastic, yeah, but I don't quibble over mediocre stuff. Like it's something I can get anytime. And it's not anything special, you know. I mean, there's this woman who makes her homemade this or that. Yeah, I may taste it. And it's what the one I wanted this cookie. This kid, it was his birthday, and he had number 11s. He turned 11. He had butter cookies. The bakeries, I think it was like a sugar cookie. It was a sugar, it was good, whatever it was. And number 11s, and he always has number cookies for his birthday. So he sees me in the hallway, and then these kids all know me because I do work in the lunchroom during lunch. So I am with all the kids, so not just my first graders. So the whole school, you know, I'm very well known there. So he comes, Miss Mulroney, you know, it's my birthday, and he's, you know, these kids, you form relationships with them, and they like you, you like them. So you know, I don't refuse kids, you know. So I take his cookie. Now sometimes I would take it home for my son, you know. That's how I do a lot of that. They'd be like, oh, you're going to eat that? I'm like, no, I'm taking it home for Peter. Because I don't want it, but I don't want to hurt the kid's feelings, and he just have to come up to me, because remember, he doesn't have enough for everybody. So when you get singled out, you know, you got to take it. So, but these were, I don't know if they were butter cookies or sure. They were either one, I don't remember, but they looked really good. You can tell they were perfectly baked, and they had the sanding sugar on top. So it was a number 11, so I took a 1. And I mean, it was probably only about this big. So I took a bite, and it was really, really good, but I threw the rest away. And they go, you're throwing that away? I'm like, yeah, because I had the bite, I had the taste. I don't need the rest of the cookie. Because, oh, I wish I could do that. But I think to myself, I had the taste of the cookie. It could have been worse. I could have not had any of it. So I look at the positives that I had a bite of that cookie, and that was monumental. So it definitely takes practice. Don't think it's gonna. I did not become this disciplined overnight. Am I perfect? Oh, heck no. There are times when I get in moods, and it's a hormonal. I don't know. I think my hormones are dead at this point. But there's some times where something hits you. No rhyme or reason why. It just does, and I can't explain why, because I don't know. But you just go a little bit wonky, and you just have a little bit more than you probably should. Hence why I say weekly points. Somebody asked, do I eat weeklies? I do not use my weeklies because of episodes like that. And I have those not as often as I used to, I will say that. But I still have them, and I still need to have those points. And there are things I throw in my mouth that I don't count, like a couple of almonds. If I have a couple of little pretzels, a couple of little almonds, do I count it? No. Because how do you count 3 or 4 almonds? I don't know. I'm not going to give it a point. I don't even know what the points were. But at the end of the week, I know I've thrown things in my mouth that I don't count. So I use my weeklies for that, and things I might have forgotten, because sometimes we're human. We don't always remember what we eat as much as I like to try. Sometimes my phone's not around, or I'm not, I'm at school. I had that bite of cookie. It happens. I don't ever try to be perfect. You could sit there and say, bite it, you write it. Yeah, you could. If that's what works for you, that's fantastic. I'm not a bite it, kind of write it kind of gal, because that's who I'm always going to be, and that's how I've had to do this journey, because I know me. And I know there's things you could change, Denise. Oh, sure I could change. I don't want to. I'm 53 years old. Like I said, I'm not out looking for a man. I'm not, I'm happy the way I am. I'm happy being 156 pounds. Actually, a little bit up. But I'm not out to be a swimsuit model. I'm not out to do all those things. I was 270 pounds. I went to get a better me, and I got a little bit further than I actually planned on. So this was a place I wasn't planning on being. So this is a whole new, and for me to maintain this is going to be difficult enough. That's why I got the 10-pound doctor's note. People, because you know what? This is going to be difficult enough, and I don't need to spend the rest of my life stressing over food. I'm not doing it. I'm not. That to me would be an epic fail for me, because it just would. I can't, sit there and say, well, I went overweight all those years. Now I'm just going to be stressing over food. Not doing it. So yeah, that's why I took the note. That's why I took the higher weight. And like I said, I'm just got new jeans, and they're size 10, which have never been a size 10. I think I flew through the 10s when I was young, right to the 16s. In high school, I was a 14, 16, pretty much through all of high school. So size 10 for me is a size 6 in everybody else's mind. That's just how it is. And I'm happy with that. And at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy, what gets you through the day. It doesn't matter what WW says. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter what your friends say. It matters how, if you could sleep at night, and if you're comfortable with who you are. That's big. And that, again, a lot of people struggle with that. They struggle with body image. They struggle with a lot of that. See, I guess growing up, my parents, I was a size 14, 16. They never said I was heavy. They never said I was fat. Never said I had to lose weight. I grew up in an Italian neighborhood. We were all chubby. And none of us I was never bullied because of my weight. At least as a young child, I wasn't. I mean, I don't think I was bullied in high school either. You have your group of friends. I don't think if people talked about me, I didn't know it. So I grew up with a great self-image of myself. So I don't ever make myself feel bad, or I try not to ever make anybody else feel bad. It's hard because sometimes, we always are a little bit judgmental. Me included. I'm trying to work on the judgmentalness. It's difficult. I'm not judgmental about people's weight. I'm judgmental about different other things, which is a whole other video. But yeah, so that's the muscle of discipline. Can it be used? Yes. Will it come overnight? No. I don't think anybody should expect to be joining WW this week and expect to be disciplined. Oh, it took me forever to get there. It really did. And I did, and you know what? Baby steps. And I say that on a lot of my videos for a lot of my journey. Baby steps. Don't rush anything. You don't need to get there anytime sooner than anybody else. You don't. You'll get there in your own time, and you'll get there in a way that your body will be happy about. Your body doesn't want to lose weight, to be honest. It doesn't like it. Sometimes it revolts. That's why we get in those plateaus. Because your body's like, heck no, I don't want to lose anymore. I like being this weight. So yeah, take your time, enjoy the journey, learn a lot, watch a lot of YouTube, watch a lot of Dish with D, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit the notification bell, let you know when I upload. I try to upload daily for daily inspirational vlogs. I do have weigh-in on Saturday, which is tomorrow, so I will do my weigh-in, and then I will give a little synopsis of what we talked about at the meeting, and I go live Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time on my channel here, and for a little tea with D weight loss meeting. So please come join us. We'd love to have you. It's a great group of gals and a great group of guys. There's a few men in there, and we just talk about our struggles. We just talk about things that help us, and it's a great community. And we're starting a step challenge. Well, we started a step challenge, and I need to increase that. So we're trying to get 7,500 steps this week. I did it in a couple days, so it can be done. And we're going to, each week it's going to be increased. So it's going to be a new step challenge every week. So I need to increase because we went to our limit, which was crazy. I didn't know we'd have that many people. So I will open that up a little bit more and give you more information about that. If you think I'm fantastic and want to share me, please do. I would love to have anybody join the community. What's that? Like somebody's phone. All right, guys, I am pulling up to work, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend if I don't chat with you, or you don't see me, because I will be chatting tomorrow, because for my weigh-in, yeah, I can go on. Again, you need me to chat about anything, leave it in the comment section below, and thank you for Sue on losing it.